Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. A few weeks ago I published my review of the LEGO Technic Audi RS Q e-tron. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you watch it before this one, the link is in the top right corner. At the time, I only briefly tested the vehicle outdoors, and there wasn't anything similar to compare to, so I promised to show you more of the outdoor capabilities in another video, and I also wanted to check if there are any easy upgrade options. Well, here we are, and here is a similar vehicle for comparison, the 4x4 X-Treme Off-Roader. This was the first of the new generation Control Plus RC Technic sets, and I still like it a lot. The speed is fine by default, although the stock gearing is really optimized for speed as it has hardly any torque. I've made a lot of videos with this set, it's really easy to change the gearing and turn it into a surprisingly capable crawler. This one has 2 XL motors for drive, the Audi has 2 L motors, but honestly they don't make much difference. The main difference is the drivetrain. This guy has the wheel hubs with a heavy gear reduction, so the output of the motors was geared up multiple times. We could use these to swap the gears and make the vehicle slower with a higher torque. The Audi has new wheel hubs without any gear reduction, the front wheels are driven practically directly, the rear ones have a single pair of gears, but there the speed isn't changed. This means that there is no way to easily change speed and torque using gears as in this one. Now let's see how the stock versions perform outdoors. We have a 9V rechargeable battery pack in both sets, the first round goes on the sidewalk. As you can see, the Audi is visibly faster than the X-Treme Off-Roader. I wonder if this will affect the performance on rough terrain. When testing on gravel, both visibly slow down, but the Audi still has a speed advantage. And here is the first problem. When going uphill with grass, it is too much for the Audi, the other runs for a while but eventually stops before reaching the top. Let's see what happens on grass when they don't have to climb. The Audi takes the lead again, they are still slower, but as the grass gets higher, the X-Treme Off-Roader catches up. I'm not sure if it's the lack of ground clearance or the lower torque on the Audi, or maybe both. And now it's time to try out the crawler course. Yes, there's a bit of climbing involved to go in, and the Audi clearly struggles, as it's not so easy to climb with open differentials and the front structure like that. Oh, I'm not sure if you've seen this before. This is my little crawler course made for LEGO and other RC vehicles. It's kind of a challenge for both. Just to be clear, I don't expect these vehicles to do well in stock condition on the course for several reasons. They are both optimized for speed, they both have open differentials, I just want to show you what we can expect. We are trying the lower path, the Audi can go up with some momentum, but it's really not built for that. Smaller wheels, lack of ground clearance, no torque, it doesn't really work. The X-Treme Off-Roader has some advantage here, but the lack of torque and the open differential stop it pretty soon. So folks, that was the performance of the two vehicles in different outdoor conditions. As you could see, both are optimized for speed by default. Yes, this is what speed means at this size and weight in the powered up / Control Plus era. That's what you can achieve without extra power. You asked if there was a solution to increase speed with some gearing change or anything. Well, it's not easy for sure. You can easily slow down the X-Treme Off-Roader and make it climb better, but there is no easy way to speed it up, because then it would stop at the smallest obstacle. The Audi is also a challenge with its direct drive at the front. We could try swapping the differentials to have a slightly better ratio there, but that wouldn't change much, and the loss of torque for a higher speed would also be a problem. If you want a visible improvement, then we need to change the power source. Here are two BuWizz 3.0 Pro units. We removed the batteries to gain some weight, but left the hub itself there and just connected the BuWizz units. These units power the motors with about 12 volts instead of 9, and the change is remarkable. Speed on pavement is much higher, the Audi is visibly faster now, and the soft suspension works quite well on gravel. This time there are no problems when driving uphill, and it also runs pretty well on the grass. Climbing up to the course is easy this time, but the limitations of the open differentials are still there. So, both vehicles have become visibly faster, they also gained some torque, but there are still no crawlers that would require further modifications. So the big question is, what would you like to see next? Should we make the Audi faster or a more capable crawler? I think for a Dakar truck, more speed would look definitely better, and I already have some ideas on how to do that. But we could also use the older hubs to slow things down and add more torque. Let me know your thoughts folks, you can decide what should be the next upgrade tested for this set. If you enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.